wow. Oh, the aftertaste is bad. Hey, from Quest Accepted, this is Bri, and you're watching our version of the Hot Ones Challenge. Hot Ones is a show about hot questions and even hotter wings, and as those wings get hotter, so do the questions. I'm sitting here with my two good friends. I've got Judd and Justin, aka Lupe, and I've known Judd for about 25 years now, since the first grade. I've known Lupe for about 15 years or so, from back in our high school days. And they've wrote a couple of questions to get to know me a little bit better, so you guys can get to know me a little bit better while we burn our faces on some excellent hot wing sauce. So, gentlemen, how do you feel about hot sauce?
Not great. A little nervous.
Yeah, I'm
excited.
I think it'll be good, but once we get to this section right here, I'm scared.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna crush all of this, and then I'm gonna get the hiccups right about here, and then I'm just gonna be sad right about here.
Lupe does get the hiccups when he eats hot stuff, so I do anticipate that happening. I think I got hiccups when I ate the Flamin' Joe's that one time. I think I got the hiccups.
The Widowmakers?
Yeah, the Widowmakers.
Sweat and tears for me.
So that could be a thing. So
I got a follow-up for you. What pronouns would you like to go by?
What pronouns would I like to go by during this? Sir? I don't care. He, him.
He, him?
Boy. I is boy.
Alright. Also, just another follow-up to that. Are you a grower or a shower?
I am absolutely a grower. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you can, look that up later on your own time. Yes, I am absolutely a grower.
Good to know.
The classic.
All right.
I hope it tastes great.
Cheers. I'm excited. Let's do this.
You can just one-hand this. No lip.
Tastes all right to me. I didn't even really get a lot of space from it.
Not yet. I have a question about your multitude of jobs. So you're a DJ.
Yes.
You work occasionally in disaster restoration.
I have done that, yes.
You've substitute teached.
I have.
You host bar trivia.
Yes.
And you deal with weddings.
Yes. And karaoke.
And karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep track and find the motivation to do so many different things as a career choice?
Well, thankfully it's easier these days because I haven't done disaster restoration for about a year now. A year and a half, something like that. I substitute teach when I've got free time, so that's not a full-time experience. So now really I just kind of DJ, and as far as how I keep it all organized, I mean it's all on my phone. I've got a phone calendar in my phone, and literally I live by it. As far as, the motivation goes, it's just kind of fun. I mean, it's not really that hard to go to the bar and drink and hang out with people and get paid for it. I mean, so, and weddings can be a lot more stressful, but it's the same general concept. An aged, tangy garlic sauce.
Yes, you have to love that garlic.
I'm down with garlic. Although garlic gives me heartburn.
Get the drumstick. I can dig it.
It's got good garlic flavor in there.
Yeah.
That's a good sauce. I do like that one. Pretty good overall.
So, Brian, I'm going to ask you this question. You've always been, and still are, a fan of wrestling.
Oh.
Can you tell me which era of wrestling is your favorite and why?
I think pretty much any wrestling fan is going to go with the Attitude Era, right? The 90s, late 90s, things like that. Definitely had the Stone Colds and the Rocks and Triple H and everybody just, kicking ass and taking names, more or less. And I think that's everybody's favorite era, 'cause that's when it was the most popular. You had the Monday Night Wars between WCW and WWF, WWE. They were going at it, and I think it's Shawn Michaels too. I forgot Shawn Michaels. He's probably my favorite wrestler, more or less. He's always
Follow-up question, favorite wrestler. Yeah.
follow. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. He's probably one of the best out there, I think, as far as his charisma and the way he sold things. If you ever seen him wrestle Hulk Hogan, you should do that at the WrestleMania, I think it was. The backstory was Shawn Michaels was supposed to put over Hulk Hogan, aka make him look strong, but he wasn't really down for it. So whenever Hulk Hogan would like chop him, he would like, oh, and be super dramatic about it, and that's actually a pretty funny match because it makes Hulk Hogan look weird, and Shawn's like, oh, and so anyway, so I think Attitude Era is probably my favorite. Today is fine. They've got a lot of talented wrestlers now, and there's a lot of good things out there, but I think storyline wise, they're not really on par with where they used to be. The writing is kind of weak, but the wrestlers are stronger than ever now.
So you're living in the past.
I'm living in the past a little bit, but I'm still down.
Every true wrestling fan does.
Yes, and I'm still down with my boy AJ Styles and Seth freaking Rollins. Maple onion. That sounds amazing and kind of weird at the same time. Right away, you get maple syrup. At least I did.
I definitely
It's kind of
sweet.
weird.
It's getting warm too already.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's really good though. I like that one a lot. It's like,
That's kind of a weird flavor to me.
I like the savory, sweet, and hot and all that.
Okay, Brian, for your next question, I'm going to show you a photo. I'm going to have you explain what is happening in this photo.
Oh boy. That's a good photo right there. I saw it on my Facebook feed not too long ago. I think it was like 7-ish years ago, something like that. And we did a pizza eating contest at a place in Post Falls called Nate's New York Pizza. And the company that I don't think I worked there at the time. The disaster restoration company we talked about earlier, I've been off and on over the years. And I think this is when I was going back to school, so I didn't work there officially. But they called me and they're like, do you want to join us in a pizza eating competition for publicity? And it was supposed to be on the news and all kinds of fun stuff. And I accepted, and I showed up, and I put my little headband on, and we tried to eat pizza. And we didn't succeed. We probably got like maybe half of it down. Excuse me. But honestly, I've never been more full in my life. Ever. I ate probably, I think, 2 slices of it, and we had like, I think it was like 3 slices or 4 slices each or something like that we were supposed to eat. Remember, I ate 2 slices, and I was so full that like even like bending over like this, I just wanted to hurl. And I didn't eat until, I think the contest was like 7 p.m. on some day. I didn't eat until like 9 p.m. the next night because I was still full like the whole time, and it was insane.
Can you explain what's happening in this?
Well, Open Gangnam Style, right? Obviously, you guys know the side, the Gangnam Style. Once upon a time, we dressed up as the group for Halloween. I was the man in the yellow suit. My friend James, who was in the Soda Challenge video, he was Psy. And then we had a couple of other friends, Justin, not this Justin, but another Justin. He was the man in the elevator. And then we had a girl named Jory, and she did she played the role of the female. The
female.
I don't remember I don't remember what she was in the video, but she was just the hot chick in the video. Jory, you're the hot chick. And we just we learned the dance, and I can still do it to this day. I can do the whole dance for everything that we did. And we went around downtown on Halloween and performed at all the bars, and we ended up at it was a bikini bar. It wasn't a strip club, it was a bikini bar. And we did it on stage, and I ended up jumping up on the pole and spinning around and doing all kinds of weird stuff. There's actually a video of it. Maybe Diana can link that below. There's a video on YouTube of us performing around town. And, we won like $850 in prizes and cash and tattoos, and all. I don't have any of those. We gave it to Justin, who I think finished his tattoo on his chest. So you're welcome, Justin. And it was a fun time. It was one of the moments that really helped me bust out of my shell, I think, because it was when I was still kind of in the shyer stage of my life, and it's hard to do that when you're on a stripper pole in front of hundreds of people. So yeah.
I'm sure many people would agree.
Yes. So it was a fun time though. Cheers. All right. There's mango. You can feel the heat on this one.
So,
I like it though. So far, I haven't reached that pinnacle of like spicy noodle challenge and toe of Satan yet. So I'm
You're
warm.
optimistic.
I'm warm, but I'm okay.
Coming up now, during your collegiate career, as well as post-collegiate career, you were always into the sports.
Yes.
Softball, etc. What is your greatest physical sports achievement?
I don't know if I really have one, honestly. I take that back. So, as far as actual sports go, I only played really baseball as far as like a team level. Like I played football, like backyard football all the time. I never played on a team. I got kicked off the team before our first even game. And then my first year ever playing, I broke my leg. And then when I went back the next year, I got kicked off the team because I didn't show up to practice and stuff enough. So.
I thought it was for performance-enhancing drugs.
It was PEDs. No, I got hurt, and then I was being kind of lazy, and I didn't want to show up, so I just stopped. And then I showed up like after a couple days of practice, and they were like, "Well," I was hurt, and they're like, "Well, you didn't tell us that, so we're gonna have you not play." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm done." Anyways, so baseball is all I've ever really played, and I played softball from whenever DKI had their team, so like probably another like 8 years ago, something like that. I'd never hit a home run like ever. I'd actually still never put one over the fence, but that'll come eventually soon. But I hit one home run like 2 seasons ago or something like that, and I was so stoked. But it was kind of on a weird play, so it was like it wasn't really a full thing. But anyways, last season I think I hit like 4 or 5 home runs. And at one point, it was in a matter of a couple of games too. So I was like leading the team in home runs, and that's insane to me because like I'd never hit any. So all of a sudden, I had like 4 of them in like 5 games, and I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And I was pretty stoked about that. It still feels good to hit a home run,
Well,
But I'm a leadoff hitter, so I never like hit anybody else in. It was just me.
Yeah.
But that works. So that's probably my favorite moment. What does Los Calientes mean in Spanish, Lupe?
The hot one.
Good. I'll believe it.
Sounds
I believe
good.
it. It sounds right. I don't know.
Je parle français un peu.
Yeah, we took French in high school.
Cheers! I want this phone out here. So, we went in the physical realm. Now we're going to go in the fantasy realm and see what is your greatest gaming achievement between WoW, even D&D, Left 4 Dead, Pac-Man. I know you're big old school. What do you think?
What is my biggest achievement in gaming? I think I have one. So there's a little game called Bubble Bobble. I played this game a lot growing up, ridiculously so, to the point where they released a version for the Wii, back in the Wii days, and I bought that version, and I played that somewhat competitively, if you will, and I was actually #1 in the world for about 2 weeks.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
I got, there's like 100 levels in that version, and it was different than the Nintendo version by a little bit, but I played that during that time period. I don't remember what I was doing in my life. I don't think it was anything exciting, because I played this thing like hours a day for like a long time. I was #1 in the world, and then I got defeated by a person named Hot Lunch. Hot Lunch, if you're watching this, I know who you are, alright? And he beat me, and then I turned around and I beat him again, like a day later. And then a couple days passed, and he beat me again, and then I could never quite get there because I think what he does, I think he beat the game. Because I know with the point system, I won't get into it, but if you beat the game, you got an extra 1,000,000 points, and all of a sudden he was 1,000,000 points above me, so I think he beat the game. So anyways, Bubble Bobble, yeah, I was #1 in the world for a while, so that was pretty cool. I think that was a pretty good achievement, and I took a picture of it because I was like, back in the day with an old digital camera, I took a picture like, I'm gonna keep track of this, but then I'm like, well, it's a corny photo. It had like the lines running through it, and I'm like, I'll take another picture later, and I never did. And then by the time I was like, let's do it, I was not back at #1, so I don't even have any photo proof of it. And now the Wii online system has been taken down, so there's no record of the scores anymore either. So I just have my story, and that's it.
Regular Steve Weeby.
It's just a legend,
second
half
row.
of the board.
Artesian
Second
pepper
fire.
sauce. Artisan? Is it artisan or artesian? What's the difference between the two?
Your mom.
It just like caramel and caramel.
Well put, Lupe.
Interesting.
It's peppery.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hot black pepper sauce.
Is that like curry or
It
something?
tastes kind of like curry.
Mm.
It's a little warm. You're a DJ, Brian.
Yes,
You deal with music every day of your life.
I do.
So what I did, I pulled some song lyrics,
Oh,
and I'm gonna quiz you real quick.
just like we used to do in our chat.
Yes. Why did it take so long? Why did I wait for so long? To figure it out. But I did it. And I'm the only one underneath the sun who didn't get it.
Oh boy, I can hear that. Read it one more time.
Why did it take so long? Why did I wait so long, to figure it out? But I did it, and I'm the only one underneath the sun who
didn't
didn't
get it. That is Limp Bizkit's Nookie right
Yeah.
there. That took me a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm surprised it took you that long, actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's when you don't have it in your head and you don't have the sing song to it.
Yeah, I was trying not to sing it the
When it's
first
very
time, second time I
monotone,
got it
you're
wrong.
like-
monotone. Yeah. All right, good deal.
Rolling dice and seeming queer. Bastard love, a sick affair. Let's see what
new disease you fetch. That would be orgies stitches.
Held it.
Very good.
Soon there will be laughter and voices. Beyond the clouds, over the mountains. We'll run away on roads that are empty. Lights from airfields shining upon you.
Oh gosh, I know this one too.
I picked ones.
Which one? That's Tattoo, but is that Not Gonna Get Us by
Nailed
Tattoo?
it.
Hold on.
3 for 3.
Which I listened to that album religiously in high school, multiple times a day for months, and I even could recite the.
When was that? About 7 years ago?
Oh, it was like 7 years ago. Like 15 years ago, actually. And yeah, I could even recite the Russian versions of the songs because I listened to it so dang much. Firewater, like whiskey?
Firewater. Yes.
Starting to sound a little bit more interesting.
Cheers.
I just looked at what one's next and I got scared.
I never get scared.
I'll even lick my fingers.
Oh, I got on my lips.
Licking my fingers might have been a bit of a mistake, actually. Lupe's lips look just destroyed right now.
Yeah, I got some sauce on them. I can feel that.
Oh! I can feel this one.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm a little warm.
Oh boy.
I'm going to take off another button soon.
You've been with Diana for almost half your life.
Oh boy. She's drinking chocolate milk right now.
She witnesses our pain and has
Is
to
there-
soothe herself.
Is there any advice you could give to other young couples or people just starting out in their relationships to have been with someone as long as you have?
You say, yes, dear. That's a cliche. I hear that at every single wedding I DJ at. It's not necessarily untrue, though. I don't say yes, dear. I'm very stubborn, and believe me, Diana's very stubborn. We compromise very well. Sometimes I think we butt heads a lot because we're both so stubborn. But I think deep down we're both willing to make it work. And so if I'm pissed off, I might need some extra time to cool down. And she's learned to respect that because she used to not respect that. As we've done more, we understand each other better. So now she knows when I'm in kind of a crappy mood and I'm like, I just need some space. She's like, okay, fine, go have some space. And I think it's just a matter of, like I said, just kind of compromising and knowing how each other works and just taking that time to listen and understand the other person. A lot of people, I think, these days are very selfish and self-absorbed. And so when you're in a relationship, you expect that person to just worship you and do what you want, and you have to be more I need to listen to them and their needs, and even if it makes me uncomfortable, put their needs first in a way and try to compromise. So I think we're pretty decent at that these days, I would say. What do you think, Diana?
Don't bring me into this.
Don't bring me into this. I'm just the producer. Beyond the sand. This is. Oh, I've heard this tastes terrible. You guys think it's gonna taste terrible?
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard it tastes like battery acid and death.
Just
But
kidding.
when I was on the Hot Ones subreddit last night, I read people liked this sauce.
Yeah.
Well, they're depressing individuals.
Didn't get on my
that-
list.
All right, watch your lips, boys.
Don't go
I'm
like
gonna lick my fingers afterwards too.
Yeah, it tastes weird.
The
It
creeper.
tastes hard. Oh,
Oh!
oh, it got the back of my throat.
Yeah.
Oh, it tastes so terrible.
Mmm.
It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm. It's in my raccoon wounds. Oh wow. Oh, the aftertaste is bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy. This is where it's at, boys.
I gotta ask a question.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me fall. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
You and I have
Everybody's dying.
I do have my side of it. We've always been competitive.
Yeah.
Can you describe your worst defeat to me in Mario Kart Double Dash?
Is it wrong that I know exactly what you're talking about? Oh my. This is bad.
I'm dead.
Alright. So there's one time we played Mario Kart Double Dash a lot. Between the two of us. A lot of great battles were had. There was this one time, I don't remember what course it was. Wow!
It was Bowser's Castle.
Oh! Judd remembers.
I'll never forget.
Wow, hiccups are real right now. Okay. Bowser's Castle. We're tearing it up. And I think I had a pretty decisive lead. I think it was like half a lap or something nuts. And we were coming into the final lap there. And I think Judd got like a blue shell.
Red.
I thought you got a blue one and hit me with a blue and then got 3 reds. Is that?
Maybe.
Maybe. It was something like that. But anyways, I got towards the end. I got hit with a shell of some sort. It might have been a blue shell. Might have been a banana peel. I don't know. But I got hit. And I spun out. And I'm like, it's okay. I've still got a demanding lead. Then Judd got like a 3 red rotation. And he hit me with a red shell. And he timed him. It wasn't just shoot, shoot, shoot. It was shoot, pause, shoot, pause. And that son of a bee caught up to me. And I still thought I had it. I knew it was going to be close. The next thing I know, we hit the finish line. And I see second place on my screen. And I'm like, what just happened? And this son of a bee beat me by 1/1000th of a second. And I just felt destroyed. And I think we all laughed. And I cried a little bit.
Not as much as I'm crying right now.
I'm gonna say that was a hot wing. Anyways, the moral of the story is Judd came back from like a half a lap back in Mario Kart fashion, beat me by the hairest of hairs,
Yes.
and
It was a great victory.
he took me down. So.
Just gonna let you know, if I had a baby right now, I'd punch him in the face. Let him know how cruel this world is.
It's a green-haired Medusa.
I'm not gonna devour this whole one like I did the last one.
Oh,
That
I'm
was a
doing it.
mistake. That was a terrible. You guys.
I'm in pain.
That was rough.
Rough. McGruff, Chicago boy.
Cheers, boys.
It was just like one bite.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, cool.
Better the bomb. Well, I don't know. Bomb took a second.
Yeah.
I feel it. It's there.
Oh boy. All right, where's not the snot and where's not the hot sauce?
It's all hell for me. Like,
It's there.
Oh.
It just wasn't as reckoning as the bomb.
Yeah, that's kind of more. I can deal with this. I can regulate.
Although I feel I'm feeling the kind of the high you get right now from hot stuff.
Yeah, I feel really good. I feel great.
The rush.
I want to kill something.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Lay it on me.
You've always been a lifetime Broncos fan.
Yes.
Can you explain to me why Bronco fans are so ignorant?
I feel like this is a biased question.
Answer it.
I think any fan base is going to be ignorant to an extent.
Can I bring up an example?
Yes. Yes, you
If
may.
there's time.
Lay it on me, yeah.
So when the Denver Bronco fan base booed Kyle Orton off the field to replace him with said Tim Tebow,
Tim Tebow.
was that a proud day in your life as a Bronco fan?
If I'm being honest with you, Mr. Swank, I don't actually remember this exact moment you're talking about. I do remember the Tebow era. I know Lupe remembers the Tebow era too, as a Oakland Raiders fan.
Yes, I do.
I do think it's sometimes fans are classless when it comes to things like that. But I would like to cite a recent example of the Colts. And Andrew Luck retires, and they booed their ex-franchise quarterback who did well for them off the field. So it's just a fan thing, man. It's not.
So you comparing Colt fans to Broncos fans?
Well, they are horses.
That's true.
I mean, when Peyton Manning left the Colts to become a Bronco, he leveled up. He was just a small Colt, and he became a mighty Bronco.
Peyton Horseface Manning?
Yes, he went with
That one?
Yeah, and he went with John Horseface Elway.
Ah, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so it all comes together. So, Judd, to answer your question, I don't know, but I think any fan is going to throw shade in all directions, and I'm not proud of them booing Orton off. I was sad because I liked Orton, even when he went back to the Cowboys. I'm okay with that. But I think the Tebow era was necessary, and I think he did well that season. He won a game going 3 for 10 for 37 yards. I mean, he did.
He did.
And that was the thing. That was what was crazy about it. But, you know, that's not what the performance you need from a quarterback.
Thank you for your candor.
You're welcome. I'm going to go pretty heavy with my dab. Just because as a Spice Boy, I owe it to you guys out there. You've seen me eat the toe of Satan and other things, which the bomb might rival that to an extent. I don't know. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to work. Oh boy, Judd, yes.
I think I got chicken wings stuck in my throat. It's burning my esophagus.
Come on, get out there.
It is a thick one.
All right.
It's like peanut butter with
Where's
peppers.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to show the camera that. You see that? There you go. That's for you guys. All right. Well, here is the conclusion of our Hot Ones, boys.
Yep.
Cheers.
I think we're in trouble.
So as we're ending this Hot Ones episode, we're going to bust out some trivia for the bar trivia mastermind himself.
Okay.
So, good. What is the capital of Germany?
Of Germany?
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's starting to get hotter. Germany. What is the capital of Germany?
I thought this was going to be an easy one.
What's the capital of the United States? I was kidding about that last one.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to throw in the towel on the German one. I know this, but
You're Berlin.
it is Berlin. Damn
West
it.
wall divided.
That was so easy. Sorry, the hot's getting in me right now.
Alright, I'll get you the second trivia question, Brian.
Okay.
This one a little bit easier than the Berlin one, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't even think.
Alright.
What is the GDP per capita of Ethiopia in the year 2018?
I'm gonna ignore that because I don't know, but I'm gonna bring where that comes from. When Judd and I lived together a long time ago, there was one morning, I think it was a Saturday morning, and for some reason I just walked into his room and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And he had this like atlas out. He was just on his bed reading. And he's like, I'm just reading. I'm like, what are you reading about? Oh, he's like, oh, I'm reading about the gross domestic product of Ethiopia and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why? What are you doing with your life? And he's like, I'm just curious. And so as far as the actual question, he's like, I have no idea.
I will tell you, it's $772.
$770.
Per person is per capita.
Oh.
Per capita.
Yeah, okay. I was like, what?
Okay.
Wow, I feel a head rush right now. I'm going to get a little bit more
So-
on my finger, guys.
Wait for that. You might have your dream coming for you.
Okay?
This last one. Last trivia question.
Better let me finish first.
Here you go.
Take forever.
I know, it won't come out.
Just rub it on your gums.
All right.
Oh, why? Actually, I didn't think it was too bad. Like,
Oh.
the bomb was
The bomb was
terrible.
by far the worst.
All right.
Okay. So, got one trivia question. I think you can get it right. If you get it right, I will take another hot wing. Maybe we'll go with the bomb. If you get it wrong, you have to do a double dose of one that's hot. Okay, you ready for this?
Okay.
You gotta name the author of this quote.
Oh, crap.
Okay, I think you got this.
It's gonna be tough.
If I had a gun, I'd punch you in the face. Who said that?
I don't think there's a right answer to this.
There is two.
I said the answer. It was me.
We're gonna check the records. That is false. You got it wrong.
I'm sorry. Looks like
means-
you get another wing.
You got a double shot of the bomb.
I picked a nice big one for you.
Oh, okay.
You want to tell the side story of that while
We watched-
Lupe prepares your wing?
Oh man,
When we were staying at Lupe's place, we were hanging out, we were watching Fight Club, which one of my relatives wrote that book, by the way, Chuck Palahniuk. Anyways, in my memory, clear as day, Judd and I were having a spat back and forth about something stupid. We were just goofing off. And I looked at him with this fake rage, and I just shook my head, and I had no idea what to say. And I was just like, if I had a gun, and I paused, and I was like, I would punch you in the face. And everybody died laughing. And for some reason, over the whole course of history, it turned out to, I didn't say it, someone else said it. Was it you that, or Lupe, or
I said
somebody
it's a
said
terror.
it? Give me that wing. Let's do this.
You had an opportunity, Brian.
I had
Lupe could have been doing this right
I'll
now.
never back down.
That's fresh.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's a big wing.
Yeah, I think the bomb was the worst one.
It's kind of in my sinuses right now.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, it's not good. That the bomb is not good. It's like, it's hot, but it's not even like good hot. It's just like,
It's batter. It tastes acidic and like dirty. It tastes like radioactive dirt. There's a bomb right there.
Can I get a glass of chocolate milk and drink in front of Brian, please?
I haven't drank water since I think the Assam.
Yeah. You did good.
Yeah, I was just thirsty at the beginning, and then I was like, after the bomb, I tried everything. It didn't work.
I feel better.
So, Brock, you've completed the 10 wing challenge. Look into this camera, this camera, this camera, and tell the fans what you got going on with your life.
This isn't the same video. So what passed me, or present me, in the past, which is in the future, if I'm in the future. Anyways, it's not important. What past me is about to say, this video that you're watching was actually recorded a full year ago, a little over a year ago. So what I'm about to say is irrelevant because we have done everything that I'm about to tell you. So, an update. This is what we're doing now. Quest accepted itself. We are recording videos again. Good and strong, quality content for you. Make sure you subscribe to us. Personally, because this video is about me, really, the hot ones. Personally, there's been some updates on the Twitch landscape. You guys might remember it was a different website, everything. It was a different address and everything. It was the Quest Accepted. I've kind of taken over the Twitch. It is now Quest Accepted _ Brybad on Twitch, and I am basically the lead streamer on that channel at this point. So make sure you guys go check me out on Twitch. I stream 5 times a week. I stream very a lot. That's not proper English, but I stream a lot. So make sure you come check me out on Twitch. I'll be there. You can talk to me live, and you also will see Diana, Devin, and Kylie occasionally on there as well. So make sure you come follow me on Twitch. All right, follow me on Twitch. So go to twitch.tv/Quest Accepted _ Brybad. Give me a follow. Then you can maybe sub to me too. That's a thing. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you're not already, because it's important and there's big things to do. Just do it, you fool. All right? Do it. And yeah, that's what I have going on in my life. So there you go. That's the updated what we're doing. I want to shout out my boys over here. Some of my oldest friends, some of my best friends.
I took off more buttons than I thought I did.
I want to thank them for being here. I want to thank Lupe for being the one that purchased this hot sauce for our event. And it was fun to be with you guys today, so thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.